Yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Bell, how's it going? Lou, how's it going? Look at this buzzer beater I got. W, man. W. So EA gave you a showdown card. Wait, actually? Wait. I literally haven't seen it. Wait. Liar. What are you talking about? You made it sound like there was going to be one for the Sunderland game. Mate. Unbelievable. You made it sound like there's a Sunderland showdown. They might still add it. There's plenty of time. They could. Did they do it previously? Past years? Not sure? Let me give it a quick search. Wait, did you say me as in you think he looks like me? I'm so confused. Or you thought he played for Sunderland at some point? Yes? To which one? Bro, you got me so excited for no reason. Now I'm upset. We already have leagues for EAFC25. No more qualifiers for Weekend League. Div 5 Elite, own Weekend League, and 6 to 10 have their own. Dude, there's going to be so many sweats in Div 5 then. How does that make it any better? If anything, that makes it worse. Did you guys see the new grind upgrade is with bronzes and not silvers now? That's going to be insane, man. You both have the same haircut? EA, we're not even one SBC in. And your menus are already broken. To be fair, will I even be playing Weekend League? Who knows? To be fair, if Sunderland can win the final, there might be at least a few gold cards on Sunderland. And the Prem links would make a really fun start of an RTG. I mean, I thought you looked more like Lukaku? Yeah. I get that the most. Probably that I look like Lukaku. Alright. Has anyone tried the new grind packs yet? 30 a day. It used to be what, 25 or 20? I can't even remember. And it's now bronzes instead of silvers. Which means bronzes are going to become more and more scarce, boys. But there's also going to be a bunch of people spamming BPM, so we'll see how that evens out. I did like 10 minutes of BPM, earlier today in preparation. And look at this. Look at this. On my lunch break. Show it off. We also have the 100 crafting upgrade again. Yep, I got that done already. We're going to open that today. So do we really need silvers much anymore? Not really, right? Just the dailies for daily gold. I like that they made that switch, though. Here it is. I was so caught off guard. But it's so good. He's like, what, 15.5K? Yeah, bronze pack method is in full effect. I think I'm going to, this week, challenge myself a little bit. I'm going to give up League SBCs potentially. I still think you guys should do them, but I'm going to try to give up League SBCs. Just do all the dailies along with BPM. See how many packs we end up getting through in the recycle. See how many liquid coins we get as well. And then from that, if we want more grinding upgrades, or not grinding upgrades, we want more crafted upgrades, we literally could just bid on some cards and make some. Because look at this. We still have... I spammed for probably 2.5 hours last night on Pale Tools for you guys to get the number down. We still have 430 of these left. And now we have them for another month. So I don't think we're running out of them anytime soon. United are so bad. What was the final score? 1-0 or did they score again? Yeah, you can get Shaqiri out of silver packs. You probably won't, but you can. 11 bronzes instead of silvers and 5 extra. Yes, sir. And it's bronze pack method. You can just spam it and get whatever bronzes you still don't have. No need to buy them off the market, but you'll sell the people who do. What's going to be next week's small team? Along with what? La Liga? Hopefully there's a ton of bronzes in that. Alright, we got daily silvers we still got to do. Done all 30 today and you still got 2,000 bronzes left. W. Alright, what should we use for this? Do we have off leagues? I don't even know. Yeah, glad you didn't use your 700 players and upgrade packs, bud. Wait, what happened with Maguire? He scored another goal? Do I have to go watch the game? VAR canceled it? He scored and they canceled it, or? Oh, he was offsides. Of course. Chelsea don't look that good either. Listen, you don't have to be good. You just have to spend a lot of money. And then keep spending money. And then keep spending money. And then keep spending money. Then when that doesn't work, you just keep spending money. Then eventually, you'll keep spending money. And then it'll work out. I don't think 8-year contracts is enough. Get them on like 15-year contracts. His only tactic is player Maguire up top. Dude, honestly, for the final, I think you should do that. Is that a hot take? Against Tottenham, play him up top. Okay, if I'm saying I'm not doing League SBCs right now, I guess we really don't care about the untradables. We could use League SBC cards. It's only Chelsea. It's most teams in the top 6 and downwards. It's so mediocre. Really? Alright, we're just going to use all League SBC cards too. Everything untradable goes first. Just to speed this up a little bit. Well, what's funny is, like, right outside of relegation, you have the 3 teams getting relegated. Then isn't it, like, double their points? Is Tottenham and United? And they're both in a European final against each other. That's the wild thing to me. When Maguire scores Ronaldo bicycle kick in the 90th minute to win us the Europa League, I could see it. 100% see it. Giannis, what's up, buddy? How we doing today, brother? All right, 8 of these left. If you guys are just getting here, we are experimenting today. We are going to usually do League SBCs with our daily grind. We make a crap ton of coins. We are now switching it from League SBCs included with the League SBC cards to just spamming BPM for the Team of the Season grind. And the liquid coins we're making off BPM, once we've recycled all our packs into more packs, into more packs, into more packs, into more packs, if we ever run out of packs, we then can use our liquid coins to start building up some more stuff. And when I say packs into packs into packs, I'm talking about the Team of the Season crafting, the 77 plus times 5s. Those are still absolutely insane. I still have 400 plus. I'm literally never running out. They're out for a whole nother month now. I don't even know if there's a month of Team of the Season left. Probably. But we going crazy. Giannis, the command's on YouTube, not Twitch for that one. Yep, the crazy thing is, there's going to be so many bronzes that now will sell for 200 if you just consistently list in bulk together. So if you guys were ever struggling to get them to sell in the past, it should be a lot easier now. The only, I don't even say it's a concern I have. The only thing that I think could taint that a little bit is the amount of people that are going to make videos on, this is the #1 way to make coins right now. Or like the TikTok, the YouTube shorts. Do this right now for the easiest coins in the world. And they're just going to tell people to open bronze packs and list everything. So you're going to have way more bronze cards on the market than you're used to seeing. And if that outweighs the amount of people doing the Team of Season crafting, that's the, or the grind, Team of Season grind, that's the only thing that I think would keep them somewhat down. But also too, I don't see them getting higher than the 200. I don't see you sitting there and they're insta-selling for 500 a piece. Every single one. Within the hour. Because if that's the case, people will just sit there and spam BPM nonstop. Because it'd just be printing coins instantly. Yeah, every pack is profit. If you're getting 3 to 4 players, every pack is pure profit. Plus the League SBC cards have a little bit more value. Plus the Evo cards. So you still want to look out for those things. My rule of thumb with BPM is I really only sell the dupes. And if I notice a dupe sells extremely quickly, or I have a dupe that's really high in price, I'll then go pull the one from my club. Yeah, look at Evos. See what could potentially use a bronze. See what fits it. Look at top leagues. All that stuff. Gonna save all packs that week for Ultimate. That's a good game plan. You honestly, yeah. Every single day you could show up, just spam BPM, make a crap ton of coins throughout the week, do all the dailies easily, and save all those packs for La Liga or Ultimate Team of the Season. That'd actually be insane. my favorite yapper doing? I don't know if I answered that already. I'm doing fantastic, buddy. 30th of May, team season is going to be so bad. MLS, Saudi, rest of the world. So there could be some bronzes in there potentially. We still have the daily bronze upgrade too. Wait a second. We're going to have so many bronzes. I'm not going to know what to do with these. Alright, first rule of thumb. I'm going to use all my untradables. Get rid of those first. Then we'll worry about tradables after that. Realistically, 300 plus bronzes should be getting out of our club on a daily basis. We should be getting in way more than that. The only thing is EA giving us too many bronzes untradeable? Like, what does the math come out to? With the daily bronzes and then the super bronze packs. Did you pack Ozyman? Yes. He's my best pull so far, by far. And literally, it was just in the recycle last night. DFB, what's up, buddy? Alright, that's done. Or daily silver upgrades. We got a crap ton of huge packs too, boys. We got to get rid of a bunch of our dupe storage, so we'll make a bunch of dailies as well. We are stocked to the brim. I probably have 500 plus packs right now. Still. We'll probably get close to 600 plus packs today, and then get down to like 450. And then back up, and then down, and back up. Any good team of season from the new batch? I did bronze pack method for like 5 minutes and packed one already. That's basically all I've done so far. New crafting. Oh, wait. There's an objective? Or are you talking about the new, like, weekly or season thing where it tells you to complete, like, 60 SBCs? Daily bronze, 12 times 6 is 72. Grindings, 17 times 3. Okay, so you still need quite a few more. That's good. Oh, like completing 100? Let's go. Of what? The grind or the crafting? You said crafting. Sweet. So, we're going to get that today easily. Are you saving packs for Ultimate Team of Season? I can't save. I open unlimited packs as it is, and my packs only keep going up if I'm not trying to be somewhat wasteful. So I have to literally just keep opening no matter what. Okay, I mean, towards the end, this one's a lot better. I like the 86 times 7 and an 8610 at the end. But the rest, low-key. Do you think picking up team seasons for 14K to sell later is okay? Yeah. I mean, weren't they just all 20K plus? Just a little bit ago? Okay, so before we do our team of season grinds, boys, we're going to get all 30 of those done. I need to offload some golds real quick. Because I have too much fodder. We didn't use those bronzes. Hold up. That's why. I was wondering where that filled up so quickly from. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So now that that's taken care of, we should now be able to do this real quick. Where is it? We'll do golds, low to high. Max of 84. Storage, yes. I'll have it done tonight? Yeah, I'm going to have it done too. It's going to be so quick. We're just making room real quick. Alright, so I need a few walkouts. Or not walkouts, I need 2 more 84s. Daily golds need 65 bronze, so I have 58 left, which can only do 5 of the 30. So then the final 25 times 11 would be the number you'd need. Okay, so yeah, that's if people want to do all of them too. And I have a feeling America might benefit a lot from this, the United States, if people are sleeping in the UK and they haven't gotten their dailies done in the United States. I feel like there's going to be way less supply on the market. That might cook like crazy. Alright, so let me just craft these again real quick. SBC storage. That's good there. Cold, 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 cold. Misclicking like everyone right now. All 82 pluses left. Oh, dude. This is going to be so nice because we're going to be able to submit everything into the crafting upgrade. That's 83 and under as well. Because I'm not even going to save 82s or 83s anymore. Because we just get so much fodder as it is. That's going to make up so much space. I cannot wait. Alright. We'll start the grind. Right after this one. I think that's smart. Because in my head, the way I'm viewing it is we'll have endless packs to open anyways. If our dupe storage is going to fill up quick because we're saving 82s and 83s, we might as well get rid of the 82s and 83s and keep resending them into the crafting packs. That way we can get the crafting packs done faster too. Oh, you know what? We can clear. I'm going to make this very easy on all of us. Watch this. Put those in. And we're going to do low to high. Put all 82s. Then I'm going to auto submit this next. Or auto fill. It should help speed this up too. Burger. How is that not enough already? Trenton. There we go. Alright, first 86 plus PP boys. Ederson. Let's do low to high. Pack weight sucks. It doesn't matter if pack weight sucks in my opinion. The recycle wins out every time. But it would be nice to get some better stuff. Because look at this, we're already at 65. This is crazy. 65 spots taken up. Courtois. Okay, final one here. You got 15 so far? I feel like we'll get to probably 160 today in the few hours that we're live. Could it be better? Yeah. Could it be worse? Absolutely. Especially once we get to the objective rewards, that's where I think it's really going to start hitting. Messi, we'll take a Messi. Like, every gold, we have, like, everything. We should do an icon. And a trade-in. Let's do a trade-in, too. Get some space right now. We're saving Bussy. Have to. Cannot use her Bussies. Well, I have an issue where my storage is full with 86 plus players and my club is empty with fodder. In rare 82 to 84, so I have to buy players every time. What do you mean your club's empty with fodder? If your dupe storage is filled and you don't have those cards in your club, you can send the dupe storage to your club. Send them to your club and that will take all that space and give it to you back. Unless you meant something else. That's all you have to do. Like if you have a bunch of 86, 87s, and 88s, but you use all the 86 to 88s in your club, just click square and send to SBC storage. There should be the send to club option. I have all 86 pluses in the club in storage, so then you lied about the first part of your sentence. Your club's not empty with fodder. How is your club empty with fodder if it's full of 86 pluses? What does that mean? My game keeps crashing. The SBCs don't submit. But 86 is not fodder? What do you define fodder as? Everyone in chat, what would you consider fodder as? If you heard someone say, I'm saving fodder, or I need fodder, what would you consider fodder? You consider 75s to 81s fodder? I don't consider this fodder at all. I consider fodder, in my opinion, 85 pluses. Anything that realistically could be used in some sort of high-end SBC or has some sort of price value on the market usually exchanges 85 to 89, 85 and higher. I would even go as low as 83s. I would say 83s can be considered fodder too. They're just so easy to get. BB, if you are out of 75 to 81 rated golds, there is a beautiful thing that you can do 30 times a day. And another one for 13 times a day. And then another one for unlimited times a day. And then another one for unlimited times a day. Do you know what those are? I just call them golds. That's my phrasing. I'll say like, yeah, I'm low on gold rares. I'm low on gold commons. Because that's what you're referring to them as. If you're looking for a 75, you're not looking for a 75 because you need fodder. You need gold cards. So, hey, what do I do if I'm low on gold rares or gold commons? Do your daily grind. Does that make sense? Who did we just get? Wait. Who did we just get? Yes, I've used all my untradeable and also buy the packs with commons and rare golds. Wait, BB, do you follow our unlimited pack and menu grind at all? It doesn't sound like you are. Or are you following it and you've already done like 20 plus league SBC run-throughs a day? Is that the case you find yourself in? But the 86 pluses, what should I do with them? If you need to get them off your dupe storage, do an icon pick or something. That's what we're going to do right now. To show you what I'm talking about. Because I need to clear space as well. Let's do... Ooh, should we do... Should we do this one, boys? Should we do that one? I will consider it. I'm going to do the other one first. If it's still out. Or is it not out? No, they got rid of it. So I have to do it. 19 hours until it repeats. We have the hero one, which is kind of a waste. Let's do this. I'm going to do this right now. The hero one. Just get rid of some fodder. And then as we keep building up more fodder, we'll do the other one. Probably tomorrow. Hero's so bad. I don't care how bad it is. My only goal right now is to get these 50 plus cards down as low as I can. That's my only concern. Love how they're so generous and they give you a mixed players pack for an 88 rated squad. They're going to give me Ginola. Watch it. Am I tripping? Hold on. Am I tripping or is his neck wider than his face is? No disrespect. Alright, that's an 87. Alright, now I got space. See, as much as I grind the menus, I still miss out on some common stuff. Like, I completely forgot the icon was gone. But, the nice thing is, we're building up higher end fodder, right? So if you're looking for a way to get more 90 pluses. Wasn't in FIFA today because of my birthday. Can you please short explain what the new method looks like? Yep, I can do it extremely quickly. Team of the season grind is back. You now can do it 30 times a day. Instead of 11 silvers, you need 11 bronzes. The super silver went away. It's now a super bronze. That gives you even more bronzes. Any bronzes that you still need after you do the daily bronze, daily silver, and daily gold, which is 5 bronzes and 5 silvers again, 13 times. You can just do BPM to get the rest of your bronzes. And BPM is just pure profit again, because every bronze will sell for 200 plus eventually. That's essentially it. But I have the same issue as BB. I also do the grinding upgrade and can use all my rares and non-rares. 82, the 81 pick. But my storage and club is full of 85. If you guys are full of 85 pluses, 86 pluses, 87 pluses, and it's not just like all team of the seasons, but a bunch of golds, find something to put them in. Whether that be you have a player SBC you want to do, whether that's like a high-rated dupe that's a team of the season, and then a bunch of 85s and 86s to get like an 87 squad done or an 88 squad done. You got to find ways to continue to put them into something, because you will keep getting them over and over and over again. All right, untradables only. Ignore. We're going to go high to low of this. Dude, I haven't done player picks in a month either, really. I prefer the 77 times 5 so much more. Okay, how many bronzes do you guys think we have untradable in our club? We haven't opened our bronze packs yet. You need to start putting 85s into the 84 7s. Yep. Yep. Don't be afraid to overdo fodder in some dailies and then do lower fodder too. That's another way you can get rid of stuff. Because like I said, I'm to the point where today you're going to notice me with the 77 times 5s. If it's not an 84 and above, all 83s and below are getting sent back in. Just because after I do all the dailies, I have no other place to put the 83s really. I'd rather recycle them more and more. Especially with the objective we get from it. If I'm trying to get all 100 done as quick as possible, that's a great way to do it. I have 250 of the 77 times 5 still, and I got a club, just got a club restock, made 40K off of BPM in the past hour because of managers. Yeah, the amount of managers that have value too is crazy. A lot for 5K, a lot for 2,000 to 3,000, a lot for 500 to 1,000. Yep. If you haven't done the, yeah, 100 players pack, that's a good way to get rid of that stuff too. I got 11 small gold player packs. Nice. Okay, so I guess I can hold the premium silvers. We really don't need to open those yet. Every bronze I've listed since 6 p.m. is sold. I'm curious what bronze pack method looks like on PC right now. Does anyone know? Also, too, if you guys don't want your dupe storage consistently filled up with bronzes untradeable, you'll notice what I'm doing with BPM is I'm going to start any dupes. If I have a tradable one in my club, I'm going to just send it to the transfer list. That way we don't have to keep dealing with our dupe storage. And if you're constantly clearing like I am, these should all be tradable. Waiting for La Liga team season before I open my 100 player pack. I mean, you can wait for some stuff. I'm just under the assumption, which is usually proven right, that the pack weight and those things suck anyways. And I'll open mine to show you. I probably won't even get anything higher than a 87. Yeah, essentially the way I deal with my dupe storage is how can I get it as empty as quickly as possible. I'm to the point where I kind of want those team of seasons gone too. Even though I like collecting them, I feel like using them is also going to be really nice. Do we have our first double? Wow. Double untradeable. Like, look at all these packs that we have. Premium Gold, 82.7, 84, 83, blah, blah, blah. Here's the 100 players pack. I'll open that right now. As I get a team of season out of it. Okay. You know what? Maybe it is good. Maybe you should save it. As we get Locatelli as well, so double. At least 2. There might be more than that. Remember, I said I'm getting to 160 today minimum. For the amount of team seasons. What are the dupes? 87s, some 83s. Brilliant. All right, next thing we're going to do, once we're done with the these grind packs, we're going to open all the grind packs. We're going to put everything into craftings, and we're going to get all 100 of the crafting objective done. And we're going to open those bonus packs for you guys. Problem with BPM right now is that my transfer list is packed with gold players that don't sell. So, this is where the next predicament comes in. If you have listed 84 cards, 84 rated cards that aren't selling for 1,200, start sacrificing those by quick selling them. In my opinion, if that's the bulk of your transfer list, that's going to be the least kind of negative one to get rid of. Everything else, you're kind of out of luck unless you want to put it into an SBC maybe. But yeah, you're at the whims of whoever buys it, sadly. But if you guys are worried about how long it's going to take for your bronzes to sell, or you want to use your time to your advantage, I would get a full transfer list with BPM selling before you start doing other menu grinds. That way, when you're doing the menu grind, you have those selling in the meantime. Does that make sense? So, like, while you're watching me do all this, you should have as close to 100 bronzes and their managers selling at all times. I sold all my special cards. We're out of those. I might honestly start quick selling, like I said, the 84s on my transfer list as well. And then just pray that the golds eventually sell that are a little higher than that. I might just chuck them in SBC then. Yeah. The way I would view it is, think of it this way. Even like the 85s too, maybe 86s and above you save. Calculate like how many coins you're missing out on in terms of if you quick sell it or you put it into something. Obviously, you can get a tradable pack back if it's like a player squad, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But think about how many coins you might miss out on if your production value on your transfer list, if that production line is slowed down by like 50%. If you have 50 golds there and you're only able to list 50 bronzes, your efficiency on selling them is going to be way less than if you got rid of the golds and put all the bronzes you possibly could on there. Alright, so I am out of untradables. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start working from low to high. The way I will deal with League SBC cards in my club is if I notice we have a League SBC card popping up, we will throw it to the transfer list real quick and then throw it back to our club later. Okay, we can do all now. So rares might pop in if we do lowest rated. If we did lowest value, they won't. What are we on? We are on value. The same problem during team season. Saved a lot of packs. Opened them and got a ton of duplicates. 85. You mean team of the year? The club quickly fills with 82, 83 players. This means every time I open packs, I end up with 3-4 dupes of 83 plus players, which prevents me from opening more packs. Do you ever have this issue? What am I doing wrong? Yes, if you constantly have dupes of 83 pluses, you need to put those 83 pluses into something else. Otherwise, you'll keep getting those dupes over and over. So, if your issue is you have a bunch of 83 dupes and you don't want to keep getting dupes, put all your 83s into something. So for me, I'm putting 83s and below into the team season crafting over and over and over and over and over again. But if you didn't want to do that, it might look like putting them into League SBCs. Packed harder tradable yesterday. When should I sell? How much do they go for? I don't know if that's a guy or girl, or what their price is or anything, or if it's even a good card. If it's like a discard team of the season, I'd probably hold until they're up to like 20k again. Weren't they all like 23k plus earlier, and now they're down to like 15 or something? Should I do it with all the Sandas I invested in? I already got rid of them. I doubled and tripled my coins and got out. Isn't she like 1.6? I have no idea how much she costs. If she's that expensive, honestly, I wouldn't even care if she went up another like 200k. I would just take the coins and turn those into more coins by then investing in like Team of Seasons, honestly. That's probably the way to do it. Take the guaranteed coins, even if she goes up a few 100,000 if you're waiting like 4 or 5 days, potentially. But you might have a lot more supply too and she could go down. I would take those coins, invest in Team of Seasons, lazy list those and flip those. Make a lot of coins off of that. When I say SBCs, I talk about the daily limit SBCs. Often requires 83s and 84 raid squads. One team of the week. After I've done the SBCs, it's still the same problem. Or do you throw... So, I do all my dailies. If you look at the start of the stream, BB, I don't know if you're looking when we were grinding or if you're just doing your own grind. But if you go back in our stream at the start, we did all the dailies essentially already. I think I still have a few 84-7s left. But the first thing I did was all my dupes and all the golds in my club I started putting into the dailies. Because I knew we'd get those duplicates right away. The first pack I opened up and we'd have no room for anything. So the first start of my grind of the day was literally getting rid of most of my dupes, most of my club, and you'll still see me get rid of most of my club. So I can just sit there and spam pack after pack after pack after pack after pack. And then what I'll normally do after that is once the dupes start filling up, whenever you think you're going to be done for the day, if you know within a half an hour you're done for the day and you're not going to need an empty dupe storage again, start filling up for tomorrow's dailies. So all those 83s that you're getting rid of now, so you can keep opening packs nonstop, start saving them again. After they're done, still the dupe issue. Yes, exactly what I just said would be my recommendation. I don't know how to put it any differently. If you're still having an issue with lower end rated fodder, put them in anything. Especially if you know you're going to get them back. But be smart with how you're getting them back. Don't get rid of everything if you're out of packs. But if you're like me, I have 400 plus 77 times 5, so I'm going to keep recycling unlimited times. So my issue is never going to be running out of packs. My issue is running out of space. So then I have to start going higher and higher with the stuff that I use. Until we get something like a Team of the Week player pick with 2 sections of tradable packs, we're kind of out of luck. Hopefully we get something like that. If we got an 82 times 20 unlimited, like we did during Team of the Year, that would be my recommendation for a way to make easy coins and put fodder into. But sadly, we don't have that yet. Alright, so I'm going to save the rest of my Team of the Weeks for the 8310 tomorrow. I'm going to start using my... do I even need to do these yet? I'm going to play the waiting game on those. Alright, did we finish the grinds? We did. We'll open those up. Got 48. Walkout in the first one, too. Got the daily golds as well. Should we just, here. Let's be smart with this. Let's do Pale Tools for this part. I don't want to just be on Pale Tools the whole time, so I'll only do it for opening these packs. But realistically, we're going to be here for like a half an hour opening the dailies we just did. Can you guys see that okay? If I spam this way? Look at that. 430 of these packs left. E34s, silvers, mixed. 7 GCSEs done. 16 to go. Ayy. It's so weird packing Yamal is an 81. Knowing that he's going to be like a 99 rated card. In like a week or whenever that comes out. That team of season's got to be insane, right? All right, so for making the crafting upgrades too, I think starting to make those on here will give us most of the objectives really quickly. And then if we get SBC banned, we can very easily still make them on console. So we should do that too. Alright, start making them from here. So we got Team Season Crafting upgrade. It's a brand new one now, so we're going to have to make this again. So the way I do this, you can kind of set it up however you want. I'll do max for each of these. I do 3 sections, low to high. I do 1 for the gold commons. Or no, I do 1 for the gold rares, 1 for the gold commons. Ignore player positions, SBC storage. Player count, we want 7 and 2. And then up to 11 for the final one. For gold rares. For the excess. Once we run out of commons, which we will eventually. That should be good. All of those are ignore positions. Which means we can sit here. And just spam. The only thing I don't like with them bringing it, taking it away and bringing it back, is our count reset. We got to, I think, 1,700 crafted when it was out last time. I really want to get 5K this time. That's going to be my challenge. We're going to spam packs even harder than we did before. I want to see if we can get this number over 5K. If we can get 2,500 at least. On the newest version of Build Tools, you can make templates that are permanent and you can name them. Just select them when a new SBC comes out. Really? I need to get the new version of Build Tools. I'll do that off of stream. I'll update it and get all those made. That's nice. Any other newer stuff Build Tools is coming out with? Alright, so we got 20 done already. So we're literally just flying through. It's saying soft ban, but we're not soft ban. Spoke too soon. There we go. Alright, so that should give us enough space to the rest of these. I'm not going to open any objectives until we have them all done. So I'm going to open the rest of... We got a KDB dupe. Let's go. You know what? No, we have to. We have to do the 93 plus icon. Let's do like a fodder reset. I got so many special cards in my club too, outside of just Team of the Seasons that I've packed, that I say I'll use for something eventually. We might as well do it now, right? Yeah, look at that. 530 packs still to go through. So, although we don't have exchanges, and although exchanges would be extremely useful, the new way I'm starting to think about kind of what we're getting is this. These grind packs, right? What is it? 3 rares, 10 total players. What did we get in the 85 exchange last year, and what did we get in the 86? Because I'm essentially viewing these as a form of exchange that you're doing daily anyways. And the grind's long enough where you could put probably a solid 3 to 4 hours in without running out of stuff to do before you then get on the next day. So if they make that even better and better, like I said, give us something like an 82 times 20 unlimited. Or honestly, an 83 plus times 10 unlimited would be nice too. Ground get even crazier. So 7, 11, 19, 27, 51. Yeah, it'd be so nice to have exchanges to get all our high-end fodder into just hundreds of thousands of more golds throughout the week. Maybe tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands seems like a lot. 85 was like 2 rares and 5 common. Yeah, we're almost halfway done already. To be honest, I never really even did the 85 exchange. I always put the 85s into the Team of the Week player pick. But I will say, having storage was so nice. Having storage this year is so nice because I'm getting PTSD with exchanges last year. Every time you'd get like a gold dupe having to put into something or feel like you'd be wasting. That got annoying real quick. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor, smack that like button, subscribe if you're new. We are going to be live for a long time today. Long time. Probably going to be at least 3 hours. Gotta get a workout in later, but got a ton of grinding to do first. Okay, so crafting upgrade now. Do it from here. So the way I'm going to set this up on console, I'm not going to care if I'm putting in too many rares because eventually we're going to run out of commons and we're going to use rares anyways. So I'll do storage all. Trade stats, you can put the untradeable only. I have no tradables in my club anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. You can do low to high. Just make sure you're not using anything higher than 83. 83 is the highest you should go there. Ignore position, yes. And then acquisition date, we want the newest. We don't care as much about the low to high. We just care about the newest. Because if you just did all the grind packs, it's organically going to put a lot of commons mixed with a few rares. As you see, once it starts doing that, you can get through these pretty easily. Alright, so here's the game plan. The next half an hour or so is going to be me finishing crafting these, getting the objectives open for those, which should give us a lot more fodder. All the fodder we get from that is going to go directly into the 93 plus icon for you guys. And then after we do the 93 plus icon, we can figure out what, open the grind packs or the crafting upgrades, spam those even more, open our other save packs. Tons of stuff we can do. Man, how you doing? I'm doing fantastic, buddy. How you doing today? I need to make another coffee. Hold on. Do you think you may still break even doing BPM? Just use the cards for grind SBC and lib sud in the SBC. So basically selling managers, etc. for discounting the rest. I mean, opening a single bronze pack is guaranteed profit. That in enough bulk will allow you to save cards that you want to use for the thing, which would still be guaranteed profit. That mixed in with the price of a lot of managers and how often you're getting the managers and the League SBC cards is going to allow you to achieve profit a lot quicker, and also at the same time allow you to save more cards quicker. So I would not look at it as, do you think you may still break even doing BPM? I would say, what are your objectives? How many coins do you have? And what order should you do things? So the way I'm going to look at BPM is I want to make sure I have enough stuff ready for the next day. Like, I don't want my club on 0 bronzes for tomorrow. I want to make sure, like, hey, I know I'm going to get about half of it through untradables. The other half I want tradables ready to go. I'm spamming to make sure I'm ready for that. And then everything else after that, we can just kind of finesse and use the way we want. If we want to put some stuff into League SBC's suite, if we want to use these extra coins, like the bronze rares from the Lib and Sud, that's going to be fantastic. That's where each person's going to kind of go their own direction if they're not doing League SBCs. If they're doing this new grind with just BPM spamming for the way to make their golds to do the rest of their dailies and then call it quits after 3-4 hours, they can do that. Other people are just going to sit there and spam BPM and make 1 million coins this week just off of doing that. They don't care about any of the dailies. They might do the bare minimum to get some fodder, but they really care about liquid coins. Some people are going to spam BPM to do the low-end League SBCs and build up some packs that way. Some are going to do the premium. You can kind of take it a million directions. For me personally, I kind of want to try to see what our coins would look like with just BPM if I didn't do League SBCs. But I already know it's going to be limited to a certain extent because I'm going to have way more bronzes that I'm opening and storing than I'm going to be able to sell. So my thing's going to be, how much time do I put into listing, relisting? That's going to be the biggest factor. Did you see the bank got robbed down by the sea? Police said it was a crime wave. Okay. Alright, dude. Alright, so what are we at right now? Probably closing in on 60, maybe. Congrats on the American Pope. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. We are not tired of winning as Americans. I got 68 done already. Okay. Dude, that's going to be so satisfying having it all go at once and then opening it. Came up with that one a few minutes ago. Shared my comedy. Hey, I appreciate it. That was a good one. I have 5.1 mil, but saving for your mall team season. My objective is doing all daily upgrades for no coins spent. Mixed in with RG SBCs, if that makes sense. So wouldn't be selling the bronze players. So wouldn't be selling the bronze players. So you're doing BPM to get the bronze players to do the 30 team of season craftings, and you're hoping to just sell the managers to cover the cost of it. I guess my question would be two things. One, do you plan to do anything with your coins in the meantime? And then two, do you plan to do anything with your dupe players that you're getting? Are you going to hold your dupe players for bronzes and then put them in the SBC the next day if you're out of them? Or are you going to put your dupe players up onto the market? United Journey Horror, 39 points. Sounds like a wonderful season. Sounds like a better season than Arsenal if they win a trophy. Yamal team season's still going to be a weak kid. The reason I bring up your coins, though, is I'm trying to figure out what would be a better use of your transfer list. Because if you're talking about break even with bronze pack method, but you're constantly having coins that maybe, I don't know, flip team of seasons, low end team of seasons, that in and of itself would pay for any of the BPM you do. Even if you didn't sell any managers. That would just be bonus. I genuinely think if I include League SBCs, I would get to 1,000 team of season craftings stored. Is that crazy? (2010-11). It'd have been relegated. We have one gold rare left in the club. That's 83 rated and under. Okay. How many of these do we have done? I need 20 more. Okay. Can we do cleanup quick? $5.10 there. Small gold player packs. I guess let's make some coins off these. Trying to keep coins intact. Fine losing a bit, but not too much while it's having a max chance to Serie A team season from all dailies. Yeah, no, I think you'd be good. You're fine. Just pack by pack, understand where the value is coming from. As long as you can understand that, you're good. Like I said, once you've done the 30 dailies, if you're doing nothing with bronze pack after that, and you're just relying on the managers and the quick sell the rest, it depends on how often you hit managers and how much you're selling them for. On the flip side, after you're done with the 30, if you're just doing BPM, each pack you're guaranteed profit. And you just keep listing them in bulk. All together. Would make you coins while you're also doing all your dailies. That's how I would recommend doing it personally. Giannis is so disrespectful in the NBA. He should stay in Milwaukee. Some fan bases think Giannis is worth salary fillers and 2 picks. He's worth 3 very good players and about 8 picks minimum. Yeah. I mean, he's at the point of his career, though, where he's given everything to Milwaukee. Realistically, like, he can do whatever he wants at this point. So, I'm going to quick sell that 85. Wait. Are some of the League SBC Gold Commons up? Spurs fans think Steven Castle is untouchable for Giannis. I got stopped the police on my way to a stand-up routine. After explaining why I was speeding, he replied, "What are you, some sort of comedian?" Dude, does anyone else genuinely not like getting tradable walkouts at this point? Because you're just sitting there like thinking it's never going to sell. Bum, 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 bum. We're talking about City, but Crazy How United breach PSR rules by 112 mil, and we're still let off. Everton got 12 points deducted for 19.6. Breach to build the stadium. They'll finish below us this season. It's funny how, like, maybe it's just I'm not paying attention, but it seems like Everton just always gets punished for stuff that also other clubs should get punished for, but just never seem to get punished for in the same ways. What besides Everton, what was the last team in the Prem to get a point deduction? And what was the reason? And how many points? Alright, do I have any other... Okay, 81-7. Put some low-end cards in our club. And, of course, double walkouts. Beautiful. Okay, we are going to clear all our packs, because I want the only packs to be the team season crafting by the time we get the rewards for the objective. So let's empty everything else real quick. Go by Everton. The only suitable punishment for City is being sent to League 2. They'd never say never. But yeah, probably not. Nottingham Forest, you think? It's hot, pink, and wet. A pig in a hot tub. Force -2. Breach was 28.4 mil. Wait, how long are the grinding upgrades out for? Are those 2 months? Like 57 days or whatever? Screw this game. Give me FC26. Yeah, I can't wait to cap myself to Div 5 so I can play the top tier foot champs. Or do I do Div 6 and sit there so I can play the bad foot champs against all the non-sweats? For Everton, the record was Burrow in the 90s for literally going into administration, which was 9 points. It doesn't really make sense. So excited to use a gold Dembele in FC 26. Do you really think he's going to be 600k? What rating do you think Dembele is going to be? Every card is a dupe. That's how much fodder we have, man. Like, honestly, 84s might start going, too. All right, 85-7. Where are the team of the seasons? Samir is Schick better than Isaac in game. Schick scores way more for me. I packed Schick multiple times. Haven't used him yet, though. If they're in CL, 89, he'll get a striker alternative. That'd be nice. Closing statements of the PL here. The now said Everton should have predicted the Russian invasion of Ukraine for global steel prices when building the stadium. Did they actually? Wait. Nano, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the follow, man. How's the upgrades going? We almost are at the 100. We are finishing opening the rest of our good save packs saved. We're about to get the what do you call it? Bonus objective rewards. Merm's gonna get sacked? No way he doesn't. You at this point, I mean, if he wins a trophy, he doesn't get sacked. If they lose horribly in the final, I think there's a chance, but I truly do think United have to start realizing you got to allow someone to build, even if you're unhappy with where you are. I feel like for a while there was this false sense of reality at where they were at. It was, oh, we're United. This is a one-off season. The manager's going to change everything, or this player's going to change everything. Then that's happened so much nonstop since, where eventually it's caught up to them now. It's so toxic. I think they're starting to realize, okay, we actually got to do something now. We got to fix this. Still Eric Ten Hag's team. Give the man a chance to get his players in. Imagine Emram gets sacked to bring Ten Hag back. Thing is, they're so bad at the point you have to question the manager. I mean, you're not wrong. But who do you replace him with then? Who is the ready-to-go manager? Honestly, at this point, this close to relegation, does SAF just go, screw it, I'm coming back? Is that what it takes? He just literally gets off from his seat in the crowd, walks down, and says, give me the job? I'm gonna lie, he saw it coming and called it a day. Honestly, that's probably smart when he called it. Can't buy the refs in this area, so wouldn't be interested. Players are at fault too. All right. So we're going to do this encore pack today, boys. For sure, we're doing this encore. Said Everton had 267 mil of funding revoked overnight in 2022 because of the sanctions on Russia. Meanwhile, Chelsea sold its women's team to itself, and MEFC given COVID allowances in 2024. Dang. Have a cry wink. Blue. French left back. Who's behind it? Williams. All right. So we need to get 5 more before I even think about ending the stream. Left United sold to Benfica, is going to Madrid now and will probably start. United had a 18 mil buyback. They didn't trigger. Wait, who do you know the name of this player? Was it the Carreras? Why am I not... Why can't I think of that player? That's why EAFC fans boo the PL theme when it plays pre-game. Oh, Alvaro. I think I know who you're talking about now. He had longer hair. Did he get loaned out to Preston at one point? Yes, yes, I know who you're talking about. Yes, I know exactly who. Maybe he didn't go to Preston, but I remember seeing this guy somewhere. Maybe it was my career mode he went to Preston. No, he 22 to 23, he was at Preston for 42 games. United loaned him out. He came back from the loan. Then he went to Granada. Then Benfica. Yeah. Random ball knowledge I pulled out of nowhere. Literally must have... Oh, you know what it was? Ahmad dapped him up. They like hugged each other. That's what it was. That's how I remembered. Like, oh, he must be a United player. Now I remember seeing him in preseason now too. Rahamani. They sold him and then got Dorgu for 40 mil. I swear, I wish some teams felt like they had an incentive to like properly buy a player and invest in their future. Because like the ridiculous spending they do pisses me off. Chelsea does it a bit too, but Chelsea buys younger people, puts them on longer contracts, and even if they don't pan out, they can sell it for somewhat similar price or maybe bank on Saudi League. United like panic buys or sells or doesn't like strategically think about some stuff. And you're sitting there and you're like, what? we're loaning out Rashford. And we think it's a downgrade for him that he's playing Champions League football. I'm not saying we as I'm a United fan. I'm not. I'm just saying as like the club's perspective. United panic sell and panic buy. You know, dude, United plays like an ultimate team casual where it's like you have tradable players that you bought when the promo started because you played that Friday and they were triple the price they were by the time you wanted to sell them and get other players. So it's like, oh, I want to now sell this promo card from 2 team seasons ago to afford this new team of season card that just came out, because the reason I'm not winning my Foot Champs games is because surely this card's just not meta. Surely it's not a skill issue. Really hope Sunderland go up. There's a bit of a bond between you and EFC, especially with all the Bradley Lowry stuff we did. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, I want Sunderland to go up. By all means, I want them to go up. Not only because, obviously, the money you get from it. I really do think out of them or Sheffield United going up, Sunderland has the better chance of staying up, even though I still don't think they would, just because of the kind of project they have, the investment they have, and how they would go about it. I think what Sheffield, what Leicester, what Southampton, what Ipswich, what kind of all of them have been doing for the past few years is they essentially buy really good championship quality players so that when they inevitably go down, they sell their players on in some areas, make some money, have an outrageously good team for the championship, have a lot of money to then spend on other players. But it seems like no one has a fighting chance when it comes to then actually being in the Prem. Sunderland, if they win, automatically they get a extremely promising 25-year-old midfielder for 15 mil that they could turn around tomorrow and sell for 25 mil plus if they wanted to. And the likes of Enzo Lefebvre. You have Isidore and Maenda, who probably fit the Prem better than the Championship. Probably Isidore, I'd say. Maenda probably would be hit or miss. But Isidore would play a lot better against high lines. You have Sunderland Until I Die. A lot of media attention with that. Just the historic relevance of Sunderland as a club. They'll get a lot of people's attention. You have the ability of like former players to maybe want to make a quote-unquote return and get a loan for the season. Like, there's a ton of stuff that could happen that I think Sheffield doesn't get. All right, we need 9 more. Has there ever been a club as big as United to be this bad? In recent days, no. I mean, you could say historically Sunderland for the double relegation, but it's been a while since they've been considered big, in quotation marks, so. No, Milan aren't very good, but they weren't this bad. Chelsea sells hotels they already own to themselves to get around PSR. I mean, it's all about the business, right? That's what it is. Football's a business. Was that a soft spot for Sunderland? My best mates at Mackham? Went from Madrid, Barca, LC debates to Sunderland. Hey, you always end with a bang, right? What's the, how much does a club get for winning? How much money does a team get for winning the EFL Championship playoff final? The winner of the 24-25 Championship playoff final are set to receive a minimum of 220 mil in extra income. Their counterparts in League 1 will get about 12 mil. In the League 2 final, will receive more than 2. League 2, you get 2 mil. League 1, to get to the championship, you get 12 mil. 220 mil for winning the playoffs to get to the Prem. Plus, probably what? All the additional TV revenue. That's extremely promising. All right. Yet the clubs which come up will still be wank because it's how they spend it, man. No one has the correct plan for how they spend. It's so frustrating to see. I get there's only so much you can do, right? If you're trying to buy an extremely quality player, you're going to be out of luck for every position because it's not like you can spend 50 mil on every single position. You're going to have to get some free agents. You're going to have to get some loans. You're going to have really high wages, which honestly, that's probably where a lot of that money ends up going, is you don't get to buy players. The most quality you have is probably young talent that you can resell on that aren't as developed, and then older players that have more experience that you don't even get on permanence. They're on a loan or a free agent that you're not paying insane wages for a year with no sell-on value because they won't allow you to sell them. They'll just play the year and then be a free agent again. So it's like realistically, that much money, even if you go down, if you're signing young, promising talent on long contracts, if you're pulling kind of a Leeds a little bit, I think Leeds is going to be way better off this time around because the quality of squad they have and the amount of money they have from the reselling value of players, buying smart, reinvesting, going back up. It'll be interesting, man. Lewin went down the stadium and went down twice. I mean, no ill will towards the people of Luton, but the way the club would flex at every opportunity and the anti-football they would play while they were in the championship. I'm sorry, it couldn't happen to a better club to do the double negative since Sunderland. It couldn't happen to a more deserving group of players. The smile on my face on the final day when I saw they were in fact going down was, I was ecstatic. So eliminated the GD rule for the first and second, if same points and have a final. I think Prem should have a bottom 2 go down, and 17, 18th have a relegation playoff. That'd be nice. Honestly, that'd be really fun. All right, are you guys ready for these bonus packs? I'm going to record this, but it's probably never going to see the light of day unless we get a crazy poll. Yo, if you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We're going to do all the awards right now. I had to take a piss first, actually. Hold on. I'm going to take a piss. Then we're going to open these up. If we don't get at least 3 team of the seasons out of this, something's up. All right, y'all ready? Pickford's class. Pickford coming back to Sunderland, please. All right, dudes, we did 100 of the team this season crafting to get all the objective packs. We're going to see what we can actually pack out of this and if it was even worth it to do all of it. So we're going to start with the lowest rated stuff, work our way up. You know the deal. We should have enough area in our dupe storage to get through all this. Dang. All right, 84 threes. We'll open some of these smaller things. If it's not a team this season in the front, we're just going to skip it. Oh, we have 78 dupes right now. Ugh. It's going to fill up fast. 85-3. Sunderland obviously beating Newcastle home if they come up. It's how the Prem works. Like how you said Prem works. Yes. I agree. Cup game. And a season where Sunderland did awful and didn't have a good squad. It was probably the worst time to ever match Newcastle. They would have matched them this year. It would have been a way better game. But, hey. One game away, right? Regardless of what happens. It's weird because it's like you want to celebrate so bad off the initial high of just even beating Coventry throughout the both legs to advance. Beating them in the sense of winning the first game, drawing the second one. To move on when, honestly, I don't think anyone expected that to happen. If you ask most Sunderland fans, I think most Sunderland fans weren't expecting that to happen either. Nothing in the 85-10. That's wild. Every single one of those was dupes. All right, we got to hold for the last three. We got to clear some stuff. Or Newcastle beats you at home to send you down and they win the Prem. Dude, that'd be almost suicidal levels. Newcastle definitely could. Well, I'm actually really afraid of Newcastle contending because they have, as much as I hate to say it, a lot of quality and a lot of money, and they can continue to build. Am I going to have to use 85s? No. Been saying KDB should go. Bruno Giancinelli. Oh, dude, that'd be insane. All right, 86 double. No team season. Double again. All right, let's do this final one here. We'll do 86-7, and then we'll do the 86-10. We'll probably have to make some room, though. So at least one team this season. Come on. How do I do in the unlimited packs? The pin video in chat, buddy. Yildiz. Okay, so we got at least one. Yeah, pin video should help you through most of your dailies and just kind of like a day-to-day grind. The only difference now from the time the video is kind of out is things like the crafting upgrade or the grind upgrades. Instead of silvers are now bronzes on a daily basis, so it's even easier to get. All right, so I'm going to craft an Encore Icon player pick. This ain't unlimited, though. I wish it was. If you follow our video, I guarantee you it's unlimited. If you follow the video step by step, you'll not only never run out of packs, you should only go up in coins on a day-to-day and weekly basis. And if you're anything like me, have 500 plus packs at all times almost. Where you almost have to be extremely wasteful to ever feel like you're going to hit a point where you're going to run out. Genuinely. If you're following step by step, doing what I recommend, that is almost a promise. But yes, I do agree. We would be better off with exchanges, but you can still grind like crazy. Alright, that still works. Need 2 more 89s for Dybala. People are overpricing. To FAC. Let's make a little bit more room. Look at those bussies just chilling there. Alright, that works too. Alright, that should give us enough room now. Alright, final pack, boys, from the crafting objectives. A610. How many Team of Seasons can we get in this? At least one. $89 as well. A 91. I am so disappointed. That was horrible.